Sup Goblin. We did it. We hit 300 subs on YouTube and 200 followers on Twitch. And I feel like we literally just made a video like this not that long ago. That's because we did 4 months ago for 200. And I know to some people, 300 subscribers isn't a lot, 200 followers isn't a lot, but considering what I do and how many people do the exact same thing and how I go about doing what I do, to me, I'm extremely lucky. I feel like I point this out a lot on stream, but I am in a very fortunate position that so many of you show up as often as you do to my videos, to my streams, answer my questions on polls, you know, hang out on my Discord, etc. I am unfathomably lucky. You know, obviously I picked my name before I would be, but it feels like that's the reality, right? It's very, very hard to put into words just how grateful I am for everybody who's been supporting me since, you know, whenever you came, whether it's you were here from, you know, the first 100, 200, 300, doesn't matter. The point is you guys keep showing up. You guys are still here. And even when I made the transition to doing both meat tubing and VTubing, everybody, you know, y'all stayed for the ride. You pretty much let me make whatever content I want to make. You let me experiment with different things on stream, and you let me, you know, really spread my wings without backlash, which is crazy. Because a lot of content creators, I feel like, run into issues where with their community, they really kind of get shit on if they want to try something new, you know? And I haven't had that problem. So I would just like to say thank you for that. You know, obviously, like, thank you for coming and watching my stuff in the first place, but thank you for allowing me to try new things. So that's just something I wanted to point out, because I've never said thank you for that before, and it was a good realization for me to have, because not everybody's that lucky. Moving on to the next thing, some of you might have noticed we're doing a lot more Final Fantasy XIV content on this channel, and you know, some of you are here because of that. And to those of you who are new, I would like to let you know that generally speaking, social type video games haven't stuck well with me, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just the overwhelming support and wonderful Final Fantasy XIV community. I don't know if it's just the game. I don't know if it's a mix of all things. Kind of feels like a perfect storm, but the game has really already grown such a fond place in my heart. At the time of recording this video, I actually don't have that much time in the game, considering it's an MMORPG, but I'm 64 hours in. Which is crazy because I'm not very far in that MS queue. I like to dawdle and get distracted and, you know, mess around with the chatters, as I'm sure you guys have seen, but it's phenomenal. You know, it's been very good to me. That being said, if you came here for the Final Fantasy XIV content, just be warned that I make a lot of other content too. I do focus on fighting games pretty heavily. I think fighting games is just an entire part of who I am. So there'll be some of that. You'll be seeing SMITE and SMITE 2. Moving forward, we probably won't play a whole lot of story games because there's just not enough time in my stream schedule or my gaming schedule as a whole. So we got to do what we can do. A couple of other things. I want to say a big thank you to our editor, Derek Sebastian, or Bimmy. They've been awesome in helping the last month or so with editing videos and whatnot. Some of the newer videos, you know, they weren't able to edit because I haven't paid them. Currently, we're trying to figure out some financial stuff on my end. I need to get some shit squared away. But they'll be back to editing videos, hopefully in the near future, and they've been a massive help to both the workload and just my general stress levels as far as that goes. So massive shout out to them. They're super helpful. And also a big shout out to some of the mods like Mark Shuckleberg, DePinky and DeBrain, Red Walmoss, just for keeping me company on streams and being helpful. I was gonna list Undead Ninja 97 in that, Nin, but they're a separate streamer all on their own. So big shout out to them too for keeping us company in some games and you know, the raids and all of that. I think, you know, some of our viewership kind of bleeds over back and forth, but massive thanks to them. I feel like having a collab with them once a month or when I can has given me extra things to look forward to. Other than that, I mean, I'm just grateful to all of you. You know, I got a Tasso Kyo, or I like to call him Tasso. They're one of my Patreon supporters. They've been supporting me on the back end. My Twitch subscribers have been supporting me. So that's nice. The financial part's obviously nice, but at the end of the day, just having people show up is more than enough, right? I don't think there's anything much more than that that's really needed. That being said, for those of you who are interested, since the Patreon merch thing didn't work out based on the polls we did, I have a bunch of merch that I had ordered, and I'll be putting up a store, or at least a way to buy some of the merch in Discord soon, if you guys are interested. I don't really feel like going into a whole ass plug on that here because that's not my intent for this video. I don't have a script, so I'm starting to make this like an info dump, which is not what I'm trying to do. Anyways, at the end of the day, you know, I'd still do this regardless, but it makes it a lot easier and a lot more digestible to make content and put in the hours, you know, streaming, editing, doing all the stuff that comes with it, and, you know, some of the marketing stuff and whatnot, when people actually enjoy your content, right? Like, as a creator, you just kind of want to be loved, you want to be appreciated, and seeing that, and then, you know, getting the comments and, you know, hearing what people liked about my videos or my streams feels good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It does feel good. You know, it's a good feeling, and it makes everything I do have a payoff ultimately. So I just appreciate it. And I could sit here and make a 10-minute video of me saying thank you till I'm blue in the lungs like I did last time. It was like, what, 7-10 minutes, and I kept repeating myself like a fool. But ultimately, I just want to make sure you guys know you're appreciated for hanging out and coming by and being present. Whether it's for, you know, 5 minutes a stream, or, you know, the whole stream, or a couple of videos here and there, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you get to be a part of it. You know? So anyways, that's all. I don't want to keep you too long. I probably rambled a bit too much, and this is not going to see any real editing. we're just gonna slap it there. Maybe I'll edit it a little bit, but don't tell anybody that. Oh, the only other thing, please join my Discord. I'm begging people to join my Discord. I should be asking for likes and subs and all that, but please join my Discord. Please, I'm begging you. Trying to make it as active as I could possibly make it. Anyways, hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next ones. Bye!